a very strict family, but at times my family can be very laid back. My dad would especially be against cohabitation, but my mom, on the other hand, probably would not care if I chose to cohabitate. I believe that cohabitation is very important. Some of you may disagree with me right now, but maybe after the speech, you will see its importance. In the speech, I'll be telling you what cohabitation means, as well as some of the advantages and disadvantages that come with it. Cohabitation means different things to different people, but according to the dictionary, cohabitation is the state of living together and having a sexual relationship before marriage. But sex before marriage is a sinful act, but it's a good idea to know what you're getting into before being married. But cohabitation, the relationship does not have to be sexual. Another dictionary definition for cohabitation is a state or fact of living or existing together in the same place. Living together before marriage has many advantages. One huge advantage of cohabitation, according to Dong's article, Reasons Why Living Together Before Marriage is a Good Thing, is cohabitation is much cheaper. Most couples, they rent two places, and so they're paying all the bills double, but if they just moved in together, they could split all their bills in half, including groceries and rent and many other bills. This article also states that it's much easier to find time to see each other every day, which is a huge relief because the hassle of trying to find time to see each other could be very stressful at times due to differing schedules. Dumb's article says that cohabitation also makes it easier to fully get to know your partner before you decide to commit to one another. I believe this is a huge benefit because it could save many couples from an unhappy marriage. The time during cohabitation is helpful to all parties involved in many ways, but finding out whether or not your partner is who you want to spend the rest of your life with is a huge benefit that could save so much time, stress, and money for both parties in the long run. Cohabitation also puts relationships to the test and provides insight on what being married would actually be like. This can result in a failed relationship or a long, happy marriage, but regardless of the results, cohabitation is important before spending all the time and money it takes to plan and host a wedding, because shortly after marriage, couples who live separate before being married may end up finding out that they're not compatible for each other, and that means they'll have to spend even more time and even more money on a divorce, and that will result in stress and everybody being sad. And disadvantages also come with living together before marriage. For example, one big disadvantage is that it may not work out. This means that couples will have to start all over, all by themselves, and just re-up. I already said that. According to Julie Baumgart's article, should couples live together before marriage, cohabitation makes it harder to break up because sharing a house and sharing everything drags it out and makes it more time-consuming and very difficult. According to Scott Stanley's ifstudies.org blog, cohabitating couples get used to living together and often lose the excitement of being married. So the result of that is they just live together forever and they never get married. According to Couples' Reasons for Cohabitation, Associations with Individual Well-Being and Relationship Quality, written by Rhodes, Stanley, and Markman, cohabitation causes more risks for divorce and marital distress, which is one reason I think cohabitation is very important. It allows couples to put their relationship to the test and helps them find out whether or not they truly are compatible in the long run. And that saves a lot of problems before you put a ring on it. Living together before marriage comes with many advantages as well as many disadvantages. I believe that cohabitation is very important because it helps couples get to know each other beforehand, and it's a test run for what marriage is actually like, and it helps them to be prepared whether or not they're right for each other. Cohabitation can lead to many things, including a long, happy marriage, a long, happy non-married relationship, or a failed relationship. When it comes to myself, I hope for a long, happy life with the person I love, but even if the relationship was to go downhill, I would be glad for the experience to cohabitate, because having a failed relationship under your belt is way better than having a failed marriage and being a divorcee, in my opinion. Thank you. Any questions? Anyone have any questions?